blankets, got no bed, got no roof above our heads, got no shelter when it rains. All we got is Yankee brains. Swamp fox, tail on his hat. Nobody knows where the swamp fox at. Swamp fox, hides in the glen. He runs away to find a king.
The surprise raids made by the Swamp Fox and his freedom fighters against redcoat garrisons and supply lines made a shambles out of General Cornwallis's battle plans. With his strategy disorganized, Cornwallis called upon his most capable officer, Colonel Tarleton, to hunt down the Swamp Fox and capture him. The wily Tarleton set an elaborate trap to capture his quarry. But the Swamp Fox got wind of it and turned the tables, leading Tarleton into a trap of his own devising. Tarleton and a few of his men fought their way out of the trap. And now, in this program titled A Case of Treason, we find the elusive Swamp Fox chasing the very hounds that set out to trap him.
For the Vido place.
That's fine. Let him think he's safe there. It'll strengthen Mary's usefulness to us in the future.
Like a homing pigeon, he sure knows where to go.
You still don't think Mary's on our side, do you, Plunkett?
You're going to marry the lady, General. You ought to know. I'll take your word for it.
That's fair enough.
We gonna take him, friend?
No, we'll ride over there and storm around a bit. Let Mary have a chance to show what a staunch Tory she is by defending him. Let's go.
It's the Swamp Fox.
Are you sure, Joseph?
Tail on his hat and everything.
Hey there, take the man!
Yeah, ma'am.
Hide upstairs, Colonel. I won't let him search the house.
Have you a loaded pistol, sir? Mine's been fired.
Here.
Now upstairs, quickly, Colonel.
Open the door!
I'll take the other one, Father.
Open the door, I'll break it down!
Joseph. You're a little slow answering the door, Miss Vidal.
We open our door to friends, Mr. Marion.
Tory sympathizers and redcoats, you mean?
You're not welcome here, sir. Show him out, Joseph.
I'll go when I'm finished.
Then state your business. What is it you want?
A redcoat officer by the name of Tarleton. We lost him hereabouts. Figured maybe you might have seen him. Well, have you?
I'll speak for my parents. No, we haven't.
I hope you're telling the truth, Miss Vidal. If I catch you giving aid to the enemy, we'll have to put a rope around that pretty little neck of yours. And I must say, it's a neck to be kissed rather than stretched. Well, you certainly know how to use that hand, don't you?
I also know how to use this. Now get out.
Your charming daughter's loyalty to the crown speaks well of her training. I only wish that my cause could inspire such devotion. Good day, monsieur, madame. You have to cock the hammer on a pistol before you can fire it.
All right, men, let's go.
Well, he won't come back here very soon. I told him I'd shoot him if he did.
I don't know how to express my gratitude. I shall be eternally indebted to all of you.
It was no more or less than any loyal subject of His Majesty would do. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'll have Joseph fix tea.
Under the circumstances, sir, I don't think it'd be wise for me to expose myself alone on the highways. Would you be good enough to send a message to my dragoon headquarters at Monk's Corners?
I'll take it myself. You'll find paper and ink at the desk.
Thank you.
Will you be good enough to have Sam bring the carriage around, please? And if you have no further use for that, my dear. Monk's Corners, Sam.
Sent an old manly doe for an escort of dragoons.
Yes, Tarleton's no fool.
We gonna wait for him?
Let's not stretch our luck too far, Peter. Back to camp.
You've been most helpful, Monsieur Vidal. I shall make it a point to inform my Lord Cornwallis of your most generous cooperation. Good night, Mary.
Good night.
I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to our next meeting. Madam.
Colonel?
Monsieur Vidal. Lieutenant Peters?
Yes, sir?
We're going by Bull Creek Road.
Very good, sir.
I'm glad that's over.
Anything wrong, dear?
No, I don't think so. It's just that Tarleton makes me nervous. He looks at me as if he were thinking one thing while saying another.
Now, let's not imagine things, Mary.
I guess I'm a little jumpy tonight.
There's a message for you, Miss Mary.
Dear Mary, I must know the number of dragoons with Tarleton and which road they're taking to Monk's Corners. Write it down so there will be no mistake and give it to my man Parker, waiting in the garden. Who gave you this message, Joseph?
I don't know, but he was dressed like one of Mr. Marion's men. Is there an answer, miss?
I'll take care of it. Mr. Parker?
Over here, ma'am. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You tricked me.
That's right, my lovely. When Tory ladies are kissed by rebel leaders, methinks they should protest more forcibly. Lieutenant Peters.
Yes, sir.
Watch her. Dear friend, Tarleton has 7 dragoons with him, and he's returning to Monk's Corners by the Bull Creek Road. Good luck, darling. Signed, Mary. Very touching little note, Miss Vidal. Enough to put a rope around your neck.
You can't be serious.
I was never more serious in my life. Passing on military information to the enemy is an offense punishable by death. Lieutenant Peters.
Colonel?
Will you see that the carriage is brought around to the front? We're taking Miss Vidal to Charleston.
Yes, sir. At once.
May I have a few minutes with my mother and father?
Well, as much as I dislike hurting those good people, I suppose I can't refuse.
Tarleton, what brings you back? Nothing wrong, I hope.
A great deal wrong, sir. I'm afraid it'll be a terrible shock to both of you.
Please, please let me tell them. Maybe I can make it sound not quite so awful. You both know my sympathy lies with the colonists. I've made no secret of it.
Your sympathy is one thing, but passing military information to the enemy is treason. In plain words, sir, your daughter is a spy.
There must be a mistake, Tarleton.
No, Father. There's no mistake. What the Colonel says is true. I did pass information to Francis. At least I thought it was going to him. Unfortunately, it was a trick, and I was caught.
The guilt is
Please,
not hers.
Father. It's only natural you should want to protect me, but the guilt is all mine. You and Mother had nothing to do with it. I'll gather a few things for the journey.
Journey? What does she mean, Colonel?
Simply that I have to take her to Charleston to stand trial.
Would you be good enough to allow us a few words with our daughter? In private.
If you'll be brief, sir.
Thank you.
Mary, my dear.
Now, Mother, being caught is one of the calculated risks. We've always known it could happen.
But we can't let you take all the blame. We're in this together.
But they don't know that, Father. You've got to keep them thinking you're loyal to the crown, and you can still be of service to Fran.
The important thing is to get word to him. He could overtake Tarleton and release you.
Joseph saw what happened, and he should be on his way now, but Fran can't possibly get here in time. Now, just be the stern, unsympathetic parents, and don't give yourselves away. I haven't lost my head yet.
Don't talk like that.
Oh, Mother, darling, I really don't think there's too much danger. They can't afford to offend Father, particularly if Cornwallis wants his help. Now, calm yourself. I must go.
All right, dear.
I'm ready.
Allow me.
I'm sorry. I wish you could forgive me.
It would be more fitting if we asked His Majesty to forgive us.
I'll do my best to see that my Lord Cornwallis understands your position, sir.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Now, dear. There. General.
I came as quickly as I could. I want you to know I feel very bad about this.
I'm sure you do, General. Come and have some coffee.
No. Have you had word of Mary since she was taken prisoner last night?
None. I presume she's in Charleston prison by now. I'm afraid your only chance of effecting her release was last night, while they were still en route.
Yes, unfortunately, I was away from camp when Joseph arrived with a message.
You're wondering why I didn't go with Mary, aren't you?
No. Knowing where your sympathies lie, I would have been very surprised if you had gone with her.
Do you think I'd let my political beliefs overshadow my paternal feelings for my daughter?
You're still here, aren't you?
You have a poor opinion of me, Mary. I'm still here because Mary felt I could be of greater service to you by remaining here.
Service to me?
If even you are still in doubt, General, then Mrs. Vito and I have played our parts well.
Are you trying to tell me that you and your wife...
have never been anything but dedicated supporters of your cause, General Marion? It was Mary's idea to have us play the loyal Tories, so that they might gather in our home and supply us with information, which she could pass on to you.
I guess I will have that coffee now, sir.
Oh, good.
Don't know what else to say, except to apologize to you for some very unkind thoughts.
Neither Mrs. Vito nor I blame you, General. And now that we understand each other, how do you suggest we go about helping Mary?
Whatever is done must be done quickly.
I, too, love Mary. You can count on me.
I know I can, sir. But you'll be more useful to us if you stay here. I'll call on you if I need you. And good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, General.
Mary's a prisoner in Charleston, charged with treason.
Well, let's call up the brigade and go get her.
You want me to send up the birds and call the men in?
No, we couldn't muster enough men to take the city. It's too well fortified.
Well, we're just going to sit around here and let them put a rope around the lady's neck?
No, but we don't want to rush in and let them put one around our necks either. That wouldn't help Mary. But the six of us could do it if we could just get inside that city. And there it is, a big if. Enemy troops will have all the roads blocked.
Excuse me, Mr. Marion, but I didn't hear your brother Gable say you can always sell a load of hay to the horse soldiers at the fort.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Of course. That could do it. Mount up, we're heading for town.
awful quiet, everybody. There's 2 soldier gentlemen up ahead with some mean-looking knives on the end of their muskets. Fact is, I suggest you start breathing. You hear me?
We hear, Husker.
Gesundheit.
O'Reilly. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Whenever I'm around hay, I get hay fever.
That's a fine time to tell us.
Well, I forgot, sir.
All right, shut up.
Yes, sir.
Come on, get out of here. Come on.
Oh! Who goes there?
Just me, sir, and a load of hay for the horse soldiers at the fort.
You're too early. You'll have to come back later.
Colonel Tarleton told me to get this hay before daybreak. He'd skin me alive.
Ah, he'll do it too. You know, Tarleton. Best let him through.
All right. All right, come on through. Oh, stop the wagon.
Oh! Something wrong, soldier?
I heard a sneeze. You trying to hide someone in that hay?
Why, shucks, soldier, that was me. Achoo! I always get hay fever around hay. Achoo! I sure got it bad this time.
You stay right there. Archie, you take the other side.
Right out!
I've hit something.
Ain't nothing in it, is it, Captain? Just a little old melon, sir. I was taking it to sell to get a bit of sweet money.
Yes, one you stole from your master, no doubt, eh?
Could be, sir. I forgot to mention it to him.
Well, it's my duty to confiscate all stolen property. All right, on your way.
Yes, sir.
Here, hold my musket.
Let's get out of here, horses. You can come out now, Mr. Marion.
I have to work fast. It's almost daybreak. I'll contact you as soon as I've made the necessary arrangements. If you want to reach me, I'll be at the Anchor Inn. O'Reilly.
Yes, sir.
Control that sneezing before you get inside the fort or you'll never get out. Good luck.
What's your pleasure, mister?
I'm told I might find a man here called the Crier.
Who told you?
A little bird.
What kind of a bird?
One with feathers.
Come with me. Wait in there.
My wife tells me you want to see me. You're the Crier? They call me that. What do they call you?
Swamp Fox.
You?
General Marion.
I don't blame you for being skeptical. I managed to slip into town under a load of hay.
It's not that, sir. It's the idea of our leader being here in Charleston in the midst of the enemy.
Believe me, only the direst necessity makes me take the risk. A young lady named Mary Badeau was brought to the fort today charged with being a spy. Have you heard about it?
It's my business to know such things, sir. I saw the young lady in question. Mighty pretty she is, too. Am I to believe that your interest in her is something more than mere friendship?
We're going to be married after the war.
That explains your concern for the young lady.
Mr. Cryer, my actions are not entirely governed by personal feelings. Miss Badeau has helped our cause immeasurably.
I meant no offense, you know. How can I help?
I want you to get her on board a ship and out of Charleston Harbor as soon as possible.
And a destination?
New Orleans, if it can be arranged. If not, Florida or Cuba.
The risks are great, sir, but I'll try. Yes, there's a French captain in port, master of the Rochelle, favorable to our cause. Do you have any money?
Few continental dollars. I'll give you a promissory note, though.
The captain's hold's full of continental papers, sir. He uses it for ballast. But I think it can be arranged.
I hope so, sir.
You understand, sir, that it's up to you to deliver the lady into our hands.
Yes, I understand.
Oh! Now, where do you think you're going with that hay?
To the stable, sir.
Too early. Come back after reveille.
Well, this hay is special from Colonel Tarleton, sir. He told me to get here the first thing this morning.
Tarleton, eh?
Yes, sir, and I don't like to rile that man.
Neither do I. Go on.
Yes, sir. Get up.
Well, our luck is still holding. How soon will you know if you can arrange the passage?
Oh, a few hours at most, sir. You better stay here. I'll have my wife send you up some food and drink.
Thank you, Mr. Cryer. I'll be eternally in your debt.
Our country is already indebted to you, General.
We're here, Colonel. All clear.
Plug it.
Better hide that hayloft yonder.
Get up in the hayloft. Everything's arranged, sir. The captain's sailing on the high tide about 11 o'clock tonight. He says he'll take your promissory note for payment.
Good work, my friend. I only hope I do as well getting inside the fort and out.
In a town full of redcoats, I asked myself what could be less conspicuous than another redcoat. So, you'll forgive me for demoting you, General, but a captain saying the light dragoons is the best I could manage.
Well, I guess it won't matter as long as I'm not getting paid for it. Mr. Cryer, if I get Mary Badeau outside the fort, shall I bring her here?
No, sir. Better not attempt the rescue till after dark. Then take the young lady to the Bay Shore Woods near the canal bridge. A sailor from the ship will meet you there in a rowboat.
I understand.
And be on time. The boat won't wait.
If I don't get there, there'll be a very good reason for it.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yes, Oscar.
I gotta find out where to hide Miss Mary. Hey, if you see anybody with the roast chicken, why, send him this way, will you?
With a bottle of wine, too.
Oscar, you be careful. If they catch you, we're all finished.
Yes, sir.
Get out.
Now loiter near the cells. Clear out.
General Cornwallis waiting for you, sir.
Yes, I know.
And the hay arrived all right, sir?
Hay? What hay?
The hay you ordered, sir. Field hands unloading it now, sir, at the stables.
That's odd. I don't remember ordering any hay. Let's take a look.
Yes, sir. Here, there, by the cell, sir. That's the one who brought the hay.
I know that fellow. He rides with the Swamp Fox.
Want me to arrest him?
No, wait.
Good luck, dearie.
So that's it.
That's what, sir?
He's here to contact Miss Vidot, and you can bet your sweet life that Marion's somewhere here in Charleston. Don't let him out of your sight.
Right, sir.
Oh, there you are, Tarleton. You're late.
I know, my lord. I was detained. Mary, my dear, can you ever forgive us? Locking you in those cold, dirty cells with all that rebel riffraff. It was a shameful thing to do. It was more than shameful, my lord. It was heartless.
Now, see here, Tarleton. It was your idea.
Yes, you're quite right, my lord, but I can now see how wrong we were.
You can? Wrong?
Yes, if Mary would excuse us, my lord, I'd like a word with you in private.
Very well, but be brief, mind you. I have to get home to see if the arrangements are made for the party tonight. I'm pressed for time. My dear, you should be eternally grateful to your friend Tarleton here.
Indeed.
Without his intervention, a terrible wrong might have been done you.
I really don't understand.
What my Lord Cornwallis is trying to say, Mary, is that we don't wage war on the daughters of our Tory friends.
Exactly. Colonel Tarleton has convinced me that we would be doing a grave injustice to you and your loyal parents if we treated this matter of spying seriously. So I shall try to consider it as a father might. If you were a daughter of mine, I would be inclined to look upon your behavior as a foolish act of a lovesick girl. Give her a spanking and forget the whole matter.
Oh, thank you, my lord. And you, Colonel Tarleton, from the bottom of my heart.
Not so fast, Mary. There's still a little matter of a spanking.
well, you're a little big to put across my knee. So I shall simply ask you to give me your word that you won't engage in any more activities of a military nature, even to help your sweetheart, and send you home.
It's a common practice, Mary, known as accepting a parole. It's much healthier than losing your head.
Believe me, I have no desire to lose my head.
Shall we consider it settled, then?
I gladly give you my word.
Good. Now for more pleasant business. I'm giving a masked ball at my house this evening. Just a small affair, really, to liven up the ugly business of making war. Please do me the honor of being my guest. I'll send you home first thing in the morning. In the meantime, I'll dispatch a note to your dear parents to relieve their anxiety.
Well, as much as I'd like to, I can't possibly. I have nothing to wear.
Have no fears on that score, my dear. The ladies will see that you have everything you need. Order my carriage around.
Very well, my lord.
Excuse me.
Sit down, my dear.
Orderly.
Sir.
I'd like you to go down to the barn.
Yes.
Here, what's up? The general wants his carriage. He's giving a masked ball at his house tonight, and he's got work to do. He usually rides his horse. I'll see if it's ready.
I said the carriage. He's taking that Vidal woman they brought in today.
It sure pays to be a looker. I didn't think she'd stay locked up for long.
Never mind what you thought.
You hear what he said, Colonel Lorry?
I heard, Oscar. This changes everything.
It sure does. Just like running your hand into a hen coop after a chicken that's already been stole.
Here comes the carriage.
That. Oscar,
Yes, sir.
you've got to get to the general.
Yes, sir, I know where to find him.
We'll wait till we hear from you. If they won't let you back in, we'll make a run for it. Now get moving.
Yes, sir.
Get out.
Mr. Marion.
Where are they taking Mary?
To the general's house. They're giving a masked ball there tonight.
A ball? Well, that's strange. Did Tarleton see you?
Not that I know of, sir.
Are the men safely hidden?
Ready for action, sir.
Good.
Thanks for holding him, Captain.
Not at all. What's the rascal done, soldier?
Nothing, sir. He just failed to stop when I challenged him. Now, you get back and unload that hay, and don't leave until you do.
Doesn't work out, Colonel. I'll be the laughingstock of Charleston. Everyone in the city knows the Vidal woman is my guest.
I only hope that Marion knows, my lord. Everything is in readiness, and my men are waiting.
Where? I haven't seen the guards all night.
Naturally, we wouldn't want to frighten the fox away. Now, my lord, if you'd excuse me, I'd like to have a dance with your fair guest.
Certainly.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Mary, may I have the honor of this dance?
You're not supposed to know who I am.
Oh, but I bribed your maid. I threatened her with a guillotine. Because I'd have recognized you anyhow. You look lovely tonight. You having a good time?
Wonderful. I don't know how to thank you.
Having you here is thanks enough.
Nice party, sir.
Well, it'll be much nicer when we rid ourselves of these beastly masks. As a matter of fact, I've a mind to call for the unmasking right now.
Oh, please don't, sir. Half the fun is guessing with whom you're dancing.
Unfortunately, I always guess wrong and end up with the adjutant's wife.
You make it sound like a horrible fate, sir. I only hope I'm not so unlucky. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for Colonel Tarleton.
That's he dancing with Miss over there in the orange mask.
It's very enjoyable.
Thank you.
Thank you, so did I.
May I?
Yes, of course.
Thank you again. Have you noticed any new arrivals, my lord?
The officer dancing with Miss Vidal was the last.
Will you watch him, sir, while I check my men?
Certainly.
What are you doing here?
I came to get you, of course.
But how did you know I was here?
Oscar was hiding at the fort. He told me.
But why? I'm in no danger. They're sending me home in the morning.
Is that what they told you?
It's true. I gave them my parole.
I don't trust them, Mary. Dance toward that door leading to the garden.
Oh, please, Fran, don't do anything foolish.
Now, there's nothing to be frightened of. There's a carriage waiting for us in the street if we can reach it. When we get there, pretend to be faint.
Oh, forgive me. It's so warm in here.
May I get you a glass of water?
Oh, a breath of fresh air will do nicely, thank you. Do you mind?
My pleasure. Walk toward the gate.
No one leaves, sir.
And are you giving orders to your superior?
No, sir, just carrying them out, sir.
My men are all in place, my lord. If the fox is in, he won't get out.
Good.
Fran, those soldiers. Oh, darling, I've led you into a trap.
Smile while you're talking, dear.
I can't. I'm frightened.
Easy now. Don't panic.
Fran, it's you they're after, not me. Get out any way you can.
We'll both make a try for it. I'll go up the stairs, and while they're watching me, you try to slip out the door. If you get outside, make a run for the carriage. It's been a pleasure, my dear.
Remember, if anything happens, I love you, darling.
And I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I regret the interruption, but it's come to our attention that there's an enemy amongst us. This man is an outlaw who's conspired against the crown. In order to apprehend him, I must ask you to unmask at once. You, sir, would you mind stepping down here? Now remove your wig and eye patch, or shall I have the soldiers do it for you?
You win, Tarleton.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the Swamp Fox.
Nice work, Tarleton. I'll cite you for this.
I regret I don't have a sword to surrender, Tarleton. Would you accept these?
I shall treasure them. Perhaps I shall even wear them at the next masked ball I attend.
Yes, never mind the amenities. Lock him up, Tarleton.
Soldiers, my lord. Miss Vidot, would you be good enough to join us?
Why? She gave you her parole.
And you accepted it.
That's right. It was merely part of the plot to trap the fox. Surely you didn't think that
Unfortunately, I did.
Take them away.
They have captured the general and Miss Mary.
Mr. Marion, Lady Vidal.
I wouldn't want to part these two lovebirds at a time like this. Lieutenant Peters, lock them in the tower.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, and put them in adjoining cells. They can hold hands through bars.
Yes, sir, I understand, sir.
Oh, and another thing. Strip him of that officer's coat. He isn't fit to wear it.
Guard, escort Mr. Marion and the lady to the tower.
This way.
Any further orders, sir?
Just one, Peters. Don't disturb me tonight under any circumstances. For once, I should be able to go to bed without concerning myself with the swamp fox.
Yes, sir.
Dragoons! Dismissed!
I just can't believe the General's been taken prisoner.
I couldn't believe it either, son, till I saw it with my own eyes.
We can use that Cornwallis carriage for Mary. O'Reilly, you take care of the driver. Bring it up when you hear shooting.
Be a pleasure, sir.
Oscar, I want you and Gwyn to take care of the horses. Plunkett and I'll try to carry this off without sounding a general alarm, but if we can't, don't hesitate to shoot.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Ewald. There goes the officer. General should be alone now.
Question is, how do we get from here to yonder without shooting somebody and raising alarm?
Well, we need a diversion. Plunkett, what do you say we release those Patriot prisoners?
Oh, sure. I suppose you got a handful of keys to unlock jail cells.
No, but that sentry does. You get him to turn his back to me, and I'll take care of the rest. Well, go on. We can't stay here all night.
I hope you know what I'm a-doing, because I sure don't. Hey, soldier.
Where did you come from?
In yonder.
Oh, yes? What are you doing out?
Well, I was just out looking the town over, and I forgot my key. Would you mind opening it up for me?
You're up to something.
Oh, no, I ain't.
You stay right where you are.
Turn him loose.
You rebels any good at busting heads with stove wood?
Let us out of here, and we'll show you, friend.
Grab a chunk and start swinging. Come on, men. Let's go.
Report the guard.
Sentry, what's the matter down there?
Some prisoners tried to escape, but they'll have them in hand in a minute.
Don't worry, Mary. Sentry,
Well, what is it?
would you bring Miss Vidot some water? She's feeling faint.
Come with me, soldier.
Carriage is here, Frame. Good. Hurry it up, Plunkett.
Hurry, Mary.
order. What's all the commotion? Who's that?
It's Marion, sir. He's escaping.
Why wasn't I called?
But you said you didn't want to be disturbed, sir.
Never mind what I said. Mount up my lagoon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there. You're just in time, General. The vote's coming in now. Better wait here. I'll signal if everything's in order. You from the Rochelle? Come on.
There. It's all right.
Goodbye.
Good luck, ma'am.
Oh, Fred.
No. Your audience is quite a gay place, I hear. You'll have loads of fun there, and what's more important, you'll be safe.
But I want to be with you. I love you, Fred.
I love you, dear. That's why I want you safe. I'll get word to you somehow when the war's over.
Oh, it'll never be over.
Yes, it will. The tide is turning in our favor. I know it.
Come on. Come on.
Now, go now, please. There's not a minute to spare. Thank you. You better get out of sight.
It's Tarleton. Let's go. Hold up. All right, let's go. Back to the fort. Got no blankets, got no beds, got no roof above our heads, got no shelter when it rains. All we got is Yankee brains. Swamp fox, tail on his hat. Nobody knows where the swamp fox at. Swamp fox, hiding in the glen. He runs away to fight again. Swamp fox, tail on his hat. Nobody knows where the swamp fox at. Swamp fox, hiding in the glen. He runs away to fight again. Got no blankets, got no bed, got no roof above our heads, got no shelter when it rains. All we got is Yankee brains. Swamp fox, tail on his hat. Nobody knows where the swamp fox at. Swamp fox,